Hello, we're going to be looking into the Idaho case today. So the next step of how I was doing the investigative series is to break down the outlines again from the newer readings. But before we do that, I wanted to kind of get a little bit of an update of sorts in terms of the defense and the prosecution and what they're focusing on, what they're looking into, what have you. Any potential hurdles that they're running into and stuff like that. So I want to do that before looking into the next step. All of this is available in the Dropbox link below. This is an energy reading. It is all alleged, my opinion, based off of reading the energy, not facts. My opinion, allegedly, not facts. Okay, so first we want to look into, let's start with the prosecution. Let's do 2 rows of 5. What is going on with the prosecution? 4 of Wands. So focusing on things that they got from his homes. This feels like more so home in Pennsylvania. Parents' house. 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles and the Hermit. Somebody gave them something. Somebody talked about something and gave some kind of information that was very beneficial to the prosecution. This is like a piece of information that helps prove other pieces of information. So it's like a chain reaction of things shifting in a positive way for the prosecution based off of new information that they were given that proves or confirms or explains maybe something that they found in the home. The Hermit does make me feel like it's one person that came forward with information, at least this particular information. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Underneath of the 4 of Wands. They found something in the home that they weren't expecting to, and or something that they found in the home will be more helpful than they originally anticipated. Death, King of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords. I feel like it's a female who turned on him, and I've said that in previous readings, but the Queen of Swords here would be, that's underneath of the 9 of Pentacles. So it's like some kind of key piece of information given by a female that has turned on Brian. And Death is right under 9 of Cups. So yeah, they've gotten some kind of major piece of information, and it's redirecting the way that they're going about their strategy. Queen of Cups reversed underneath of the Hermit and next to the Queen of Swords. I still feel like his mom, allegedly in my opinion, may have given information, led to certain information, gave some kind of tip or something. Because Queen of Cups reversed, King of Cups reversed, and in between them we have Death and Queen of Swords. I believe that either his mom gave information, or she gave information to somebody else saying, give them this information. So it doesn't come from me, but I need to say it. I'm going to clarify it for Queen of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups. Yeah, 7 of Swords reversed and Queen of Pentacles reversed. That would be like, I caught you, or I'm on to you, or I suspect you, or I found something. And then the Queen of Pentacles reversed, upright. It's like I feel as though the mom felt a lack of safety with something she knew, and with a combination of that and him being home. Like she saw something, figured something out, came into some kind of information, and it was making her scared to not say something because of the potential for what that could allow to happen if she didn't give some kind of information. I don't know if we as the public will ever know that it came from her, but I do believe that she gave some kind of information. But again, it might not be directly through her, but whatever the information is, it's important. 3 of clubs, King of clubs reversed. Yeah, this would be 2 people working together. And then the king is in reverse, and that's the father figure. So it's not coming from the dad. It's maybe she told somebody else so that they could give the information because she didn't want her partner to know that she was giving it. This 3 represents a period of like either 3 days, 3 months, or 3 years. This happened in what, October, November, December, January. So sometime in January is when they got this information. And it's helpful to the case. What's this? 5 of clubs reversed. Turn to work. Yeah, I feel like the mom was scared of like something bad happening to someone in that area. Like if like if I don't say what I know, it kind of opens the door for something to potentially go wrong in this area too. And if I say this and I'm wrong and it turns out not to be the case, then at least I don't have a guilty conscience feeling like I was just going to let it go if it was. What can we know about the information that they now know that was given to them? 8 of Swords reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, 2 of Cups, and the Magician reversed. Oh. It's almost like she caught someone lying to her or trying to confuse her or mislead her about something. And that was when she said, okay, I need to give some kind of information or I need to say what I know. Even though I don't really want to, even though I'm scared or upset about doing it. Ace of Swords reversed, 2 of Cups upright, Magician reversed is like somebody's trying to manipulate me. And I don't understand why they're trying to manipulate me if there's nothing that I'm not supposed to find out. Like if there's nothing to see here, what are you manipulating me for? What are you trying to mislead me or confuse me for? All right, let's look into the defense. I don't even know if I want to address this part, but there's been certain things being said, and my internet is not working right now, so I can't even look it up because they're working on a pole outside my house. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see the latest info about this. So there's some talk about Brian possibly trying to move to a women's prison, claiming that he identifies one and feels unsafe with the men. He's saying that he's being mistreated, misgendered, and abused by the court system and is demanding to be moved to a women's prison immediately. I don't know the accuracy of this information, but it's today's 5. This a bunch of people have covered it. Let's look into it, see if there's any truth. Yeah, because even this is U.S. News. U.S. News posted Koboger request to move to prison with females. Okay, let's see. What is there any truth to this? What's going on? Five of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. The Star. Huh. This is adversity. This is an unexpected event. This is the public eye. Huh. I'm going to pull a clarifier for each of them. The Two of Swords reversed for the Star. The Fool for the Five of Pentacles. It seems more, I'm grasping at multiple straws to see what will help me or what will work. The High Priestess reversed for Wheel of Fortune. I don't think it's going to go through if it is real. Like if he really is trying to do that, I don't believe he will be moved. Is he trying to do it though? He's trying to do something. It could be that or something similar, or it could be this. How do I put it? I'm going to try this knowing it's not going to work, but then that'll make it more likely that my next request will work because you already denied this one. And if you deny too many, it looks like you're against me or treating me unfairly. So I would say one of two things. Either it's a false rumor, but the rumor was started with an intention to set up for something later, or it's true, it's not going to actually happen, but it is happening so that later it's like an add-on, like, oh, well, you said no to this, so you're telling me I can't do this, and you're telling me no to this, and you're treating me unfairly. So, like, the unfair thing is a long game. He's setting up now for a long game later. Do I mean that that's necessarily the case and that he's actually putting this motion in? That I'm not really seeing all the way clearly. There's something going on. It may not be this exactly. The Hierophant, Six of Swords reversed. I do believe he's trying to get moved to another prison, but I don't, maybe the women's prison part of it is the part that's just a rumor, but he is trying to be moved to a different prison. Let's put a pin in that for now. Let's look into the defense. What is the defense up to? Five of Cups reversed. The Lovers. Eight of Cups. Three of Wands. Two of Pentacles reversed. They're trying to get the focus off of something to put the focus on to something else. They're still looking for something they feel is very important. And they're waiting to find out the result of some kind of motion. Now, again, that could be the moving jail motion, but it seems like they have some kind of strategy, but their strategy can't go into effect until they find out what the other side has about some particular matter. And until they find out what the other side has about it, they aren't sure which direction to take their strategy. Are they waiting for court? Is that what they're waiting for? Ace of Pentacles reversed. It's like, I'm waiting to see what you have. We go to the first court appearance. I wait for you to give that information and I immediately ask for a delay, or I ask for an extension or something. Ace of Pentacles reversed. I'm wondering if they made a deal with someone and they're considering taking that deal back. Like, if we find out that the other side knows about this or has proof of this, then your deal's void because you weren't honest or accurately representing something. Yeah, 10 of Wands reverse. Ten of Diamonds reversed, 10 of Hearts, reversed 9 of Clubs, and reversed 9 of Clubs and reversed 10 of Spades. It's something to do with they were given some kind of information about like money laundering, like that element of it, like something that was provable about that. And it's like, if we can't use this information because the other side has this that would work against it, then your deal's off, because then we need to push you or pressure you about something else. I believe that the defense is waiting for court to see what the other side will say about something specific, and that will determine what they do with some kind of deal that was made with someone that gave information. And I believe that in the first court appearance, the defense is either going to ask for a delay or to reschedule something out longer, like buying time for something. And in essence, the buying time is so they can deal or like manage whatever deal this is on the back end. Yeah, because 10 of Wands reversed is like I'm releasing you from your duties. Page of Cups reversed and King of Pentacles. It's almost like the defense has some kind of information from a person that they don't fully trust the information, and they're waiting to see if that information could hold up in court, or if the other side has something that would contradict the information that they were given. And if there is something that contradicts the information that they were given, they're taking that deal back. And I don't know what comes with that deal. I don't know if maybe they'll get in trouble for something else. The Hanged Man reverse, 5 of Swords, reversed Page of Swords. Yeah, there's some kind of delay being purposely worked in because the one side isn't sure what the other side knows or has about something specific. The prosecution has like proof or something or evidence, and the defense only has like a witness testimony, and the defense needs to see if the witness is telling the truth and if it will hold up against what the prosecution has. And they don't know what strategy to use until this key piece of knowledge is attained. So what do they know about this? Is this person's testimony accurate? Can we use it in court? If we can't, we're not only cutting this person loose from the deal, but also then we have to pick A, B, or C. I would say that the defense has multiple options for what strategy they're going to use, but they cannot pick one until that first court appearance. And that's why there'll be some kind of delay, because they need to see what the other side has, knows, what their plan is, whatever. And then they'll need to kind of buy time to figure out which path is the right one to take. There's going to be some kind of weird motion presented or requested in the court appearance in June. What can we know about that? King of Swords, Six of Wands. Something about Brian being made public. Like, we need a delay because this, and it's like new information that maybe we didn't know about yet. But it's almost like whatever it is going to look like it could potentially be really good for the devil, the defense. Like, I guess you could say it's going to be a cliffhanger where it's going to happen and everyone's going to be like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen now? I wasn't expecting this, or I wasn't anticipating this. It seems like that there's going to be something brought to the public's attention that we're not all the way aware of yet that causes some kind of delay, and at least initially looks like it's going to work in the favor of the defense. And then there's going to be a I almost want to say like a request to just drop the case based off of some kind of evidence, but it seems like not quite that. It seems like it almost feels like the defense is going to make some kind of, oh, well, give us a little bit of time to get a little bit more information about this. And once we do, then we'll have the platform to have this case dropped. Three of Pentacles reversed, Two of Wands, Four of Cups. It feels like something from the prosecution side ends up benefiting the defense. Not on purpose, not like throwing them a bone, but like something is said or misunderstood or misspoken or asked for and denied, or asked for and approved. There's something that is supposed to be benefiting the prosecution, but it goes weird and it looks like it's benefiting the defense, but it's actually not doing anything yet because there's time needed. What's this card? Oh, Justice in reverse. Yeah, I just said it's going to look like it's benefiting the defense. I don't know if it actually is, or it just is like scary, like, oh crap, what happens if? Ten of Swords. Yeah, something goes wrong. Joker, a disruption or an unexpected change, and the King of Spades in reverse. Is it something about the cop that is under investigation? Knight of Swords. Yeah, I think so. It's like the defense trying to use the cop that's under investigation for their benefit, but instead of just directly benefiting them, it allows them to buy time. but they already know about this, right? So this is like something that is in reference to this, but it's misspoken or misstated or something. And it's like, oh, well, now we need time to really look into this. Does the defense already know that was before I asked the question. Knight of Wands reversed. Oh. I was going to say, does the defense already know that they're going to be trying to buy time or ask for a delay? And we got Knight of Wands reversed, which is about a delay. And it came out before I asked the question. So before they go to court, they already know that they're going to be looking for this. It's like the defense needs to go to court to see what the other side has about something specific. But then as soon as they find that out, they need it to stop so that they have time to adjust. So they already are going in knowing, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this pivotal point where I'm able to say, oh, okay, well, look, I'm using something that was supposed to work for you against you, as in the defense is using something that was supposed to benefit the prosecution against the prosecution. So like, you explain something, I make it seem like there's a misunderstanding, and now I'm buying time. But I knew going in that I was going to have to do this. I'm going to shuffle the cards and then be right back. Okay, I'm going to do 3 rows of 5 with these cards and timeline issue in reverse. I'm going to leave that off to the side. 3 rows of 5 to see what we can expect to be any kind of focus when it comes to court. Maybe not necessarily the first appearance, but underwater, crime of passion. Underwater, I believe they're going to say that the knife is likely thrown in the water somewhere. Crime of passion is going to be about him connecting with the girls. Natural causes. Let me get a clarifier for that. King of Swords reversed and Page of Swords. I guess you could say his mannerisms or certain choices that he made are going to be blamed on some kind of mental illness, or there's going to be an internal excuse for some external choices or actions. So this could be in terms of explaining why the car was where it was at certain times, or like stalking tendencies. Market manipulation and assassination. I believe the defense is going to go with, I was set up. I was framed. I was framed by people in power, or I was framed by people who thought I was too weird or too different or something like that. People just hated me for who I am and they framed me. Outer space. Couple in reverse. Couple in reverse is underneath of crime of passion. So yeah, I do believe that there's going to be some, I wanted to be with her, I wanted to talk to her, and she just denied me, and that's turned into stalking or something along those lines. And then outer space came underneath of underwater. So I do think there's going to be a big focus on the weapon, where the weapon is, where the weapon could be, what they did to try and find the weapon, maybe explanations of why they couldn't find the weapon or something like that. It's going to be a big focus. Power in reverse, and that came underneath of natural causes. So yeah, I lost control. I wasn't thinking clearly. That's why my phone was here and there. That's why I made certain choices. Natural disaster in reverse, underneath of market manipulation. Natural disaster. Yeah, I think the framing element is going to be really big here. Communication in reverse, underneath of assassination. Oh, I knew, me as in Brian, I knew something about something and someone wanted to silence me. My eyes are really watery. I think I just figured something out. Four of Wands reversed. It's almost like these victims were silenced, right? So he knows the behind the scenes of how that unfolds. So he's going to try and flip it and make it look like he's the one that's being silenced for what he knew that connects to what the girls knew. So the girls knew something, they were silenced. Brian allegedly did what he did. And now that he's in the position he's in, he's going to make it look like he's framed because he is being silenced. I wonder if it's possible Brian's going to say that he was being watched or he was picking up on something creepy going around him. Like hotel, motel, desert in reverse, happy in reverse. Spouse, partner. Oh. This has something to do with Brent. Either Brent did it, I knew stuff that I shouldn't have, and now I'm being silenced because Brent isn't here to pay for the crime, so they're coming after me so that I don't say what I know because through Brent. Weird science. Remember his dad kept bringing up in the car when at the traffic stops about Brent. I'm wondering if they're going, oh, remember before there was something being set up on the cross-country trip. I'm wondering if Brian's going to say that he was leaving at that particular time because of what happened to Brent and thinking, oh, now they're coming after me because they got to Brent. And then hence trying to use that in his favor, saying, I was trying to get away from them. That's why I left right when that happened. What can we know about what I just said? 10 of Pentacles, King of Cups, reversed 6 of Pentacles. a one-sided debt. The King of Cups here would be representing how I said it's like someone played on Brent's emotions to get into his head. And then 10 of Pentacles would be the connection to the same root. I don't know which direction it's going to head, but Brent is going to be brought into this somehow. And I believe it's because of what happened to Brent, I had to flee at that direct time. Do a couple of these. Like, what can we know about what role Brent's name is going to play in this? Drastic, extreme, harsh, cut off, and has a car on it. Threatened in reverse, embarrassed, and appearances. Obsession, must have, indulgence, and divine feminine. I wonder if Brian's going to try and say that he was the driver, Brent did it, and then he fled to Pennsylvania once he realized that Brent had been what he would consider assassinated. So that, because this came out under assassinated, so that nobody talks about what they knew. It could be, I dropped Brent off, didn't know what he was going to do, didn't really piece it together, but then when he was killed, I realized, oh, these people are coming after me, and I booked it to Pennsylvania. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying that is possibly at least one of those potential routes. Remember I said there's like multiple routes that the defense could go in? That I believe is one of them. Is that the one they're going to use? I'm not sure. But divine feminine, an obsession, and this card with the car, and then threatened in reverse. Remember I said that I was getting that vision of Brent, and then there's two people in front of him, and Brent was like sitting on a little stool, and the people were like talking at him kind of aggressively. Threatened in reverse, it's like flipping it. It's making it look like Brent was the one that was doing the threatening. But that's not true. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up for now. I'm going to next, I have to still combine all of the outlines and look for the important key facts. Then we'll do probably 2 videos of that, going through all of the last group of readings narrowed down, and then after that we will do a viewer's question. But I would like to do the viewers' questions, like the questions that you have after the next 2 videos, if that makes sense, because I think that there'll be different questions than they would if we start tracking them before, if that makes sense. So yeah, I will talk to you soon.